Hello, here we are. We're live, back on our Monday night live stream. It has been a while. Too long, in fact. But it's going to be a live watch party. Thank you, everyone, for coming on in, hanging out. It has been a hectic month. I don't know what else to say. I was doing a lot of like family stuff. And then intermixed with just like being sick, like this past weekend, a few other like just taking care of some health issues. And then I had shoehorned like a week and a half vacation in the middle of this month that I planned in June. Yeah, I in June because it was before season 6 came out. It was in June, and I had like planned this trip. So I've just been gone. Kevin, I sued Netflix today. There you go, Sebastian. Um, he's really on this. Getting sued by me. The promotion has been terrible. Yes. Yeah, so I did go live for the Geeked Week last week, Thursday. So all right. You know, they've been saying Cobra Kai. I wasn't expecting anything, obviously. And it was actually we got almost exactly what I predicted. It's at the point where you can literally predict what they're gonna release. It was a blooper reel. If you had listened to the podcast Cobra Kai Companion, I actually said that's a good chance of what we could get. And that was what, a week and a half before, 2 weeks before, whatever it was. You know, and that's what it was. So that's just, it's like, hey, bloopers. I don't know, man. I think some people like them. You know, I'm not like someone, you know, like content's content. You know, I don't refer to myself as a content creator. Content's content. I don't care. It's content. I don't care. I want something of value. Content isn't of substance. Content is different from substance, right? Give you something of substance. Um, you know, and I don't know, like in you know, like, are we sitting here thinking like, I don't know, is like thinking like, whoa, what's going to happen in the Sekai Taikai? Like, I feel like it's almost too much of a mystery. Like, you can't, it's not triggering your imagination as much. And with no tease or promo or anything, we just don't know what's happening. Um, you know, the Miyagi box is a little bit, but it's quite frankly not enough. Um, you know, I'm going to try to circle back and get some videos on some of this stuff, but you know, we'll see. T-Flex Champ, thank you for coming on in, man. The promotion kicked off a month before this starts. Yeah, they had the teaser or whatever. I thought that the part 1 promotion was a little lackluster. Maybe because it was only 5 episodes. I don't know. What's up with Netflix? I don't know. You know, they work on their own timetable. Have you seen the new leak? What is the new leak? Miguel fighting with what's his name from One Piece at Miyagi-Do. I feel that waiting for Cobra Kai Season Part 3 is like waiting for Nintendo Switch 2's revealed details. How about Grand Theft Auto 6? Or not quite that level. Part 1 is just the calm before the storm. I think that is what it was intended to be. Yeah, there were a couple part 2 bloopers. But that doesn't really help us. It's you know, like we just don't know what's going on. Like fighting. But like what triggers people's like imagination, like at after season 2, you're on cliffhanger, Miguel's in the coma. Is he gonna die? Is he gonna be okay? Robbie's gone. What's gonna happen with Robbie? Um, is Hawk getting arrested? Is Tori getting arrested? There was so much to talk about. And it carried people over the longer gap between season 2 and 3. Similar after season 4, um, you know, Miguel is going to Mexico. What's going to happen in Mexico? That was huge. Like people were just so into that. You know, Tori won, but is it real? Like he cheated, but she didn't know, and she still fought well. Is it cool? Is it like that? All that stuff, that carried over. Okay, there we go. I don't know why it does that. Anyway, I was saying panned this silver account. Fake Darth. What are you guys talking about? Man, I look away. Fake Dark Chosen. Whatever. Anyway, as I was saying, like we don't have like the wonders of what's happening next, like the way season 2 ended or the season 4 ended. It is true we've gotten more from the leaks. I mean that can be expected. Hopefully, marketing will do something better. One good thing about the Geek Week though is they did honor Lego Cobra Kai. Kind of like Cobra Kai buddy of mine. I follow him. He follows me. Good account, and it was great to see that sort of recognition. Actually, very cool for him. So that was good. And follow Lego Cobra Kai's on Instagram and Twitter both. Yeah, go ahead and give Lego Cobra Kai a follow. A lot of fun and good work. Everything was in the trailer. I don't think so. They definitely left a lot out about in the trailer. In fact, the trailer was kind of weak because they left out most of the Korea stuff. Just a little glimpse. They left out most of episode 5. So I am most of the Mike Barnes stuff. So it's hard with between what they want to be a surprise and what to be fair. I mean, I do think like a lot of the trailer was like the opening montage. That's true. It's been a long time. Yes. I mean, if you don't count last week, it has been a long time. I have been busy. Which sucks. The good news is, I'm back home, mostly recovered. I am still a little sick. I caught like a cold this weekend, and it really kind of sucked. But I'm mostly starting to feel better. Like, so I hope, I think by tomorrow I'll be able to sit down and really start blow some stuff out. So it sounds weird, but get some videos and some analysis. There's a lot I want to make. So that's true. The One Piece actor was the only way it would have mattered is if the actor was being introduced as a new character. Yeah, I think a lot of people thought it was going to be the other way around. I thought a lot of people thought Sholo was going to be cast as a character in One Piece. I don't know the story, but like people were suspecting him of something. So there were all these rumors that Sholo was going to be in One Piece, and I've heard it's good. I haven't seen it, but I have heard it's good. And I was like, hey, you know what? That's going to get me to watch it. That did not happen at all, especially because Sholo was like co-hosting, doing that thing with Jacob. So like a lot of people thought Sholo was going to be in the show. In One Piece, I mean, was like playing a new character. It did not happen. Cobra Kai rapper from the 2000s. Watch Party, what's up? What it do? It was the One Piece town. And Cholo threw it down. Was it going to be in the show? No, 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 no. Cholo left us cold. Maybe it was Netflix left us cold, not Cholo, but there you go. I do need to work on my reps. I am not a natural rapper. I will try. Maybe I need to watch 8 Mile again. And emulate my mentor. They did so much for the All Valley. Yeah, we had a lot of hype about that going in. There was a lot of good theories going in. I think hope we get something in October. It's all I can say. I don't know what they have planned. They don't tell me. They barely tell anyone. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. I like 2 trailers would be nice. We may not get 2 trailers. It's like I don't know if they always do that. I guess they do it some of the time. I think people have said for some of the shows that have come in like multiple parts, they've done like they've done like 2 trailers, but it's not like all the time. And if they are going to do 2 trailers, yes, I would agree. The first one probably ought to come pretty soon. Even at the end of this month or early next month. So let's see. Geek Week was very disappointing. Also, I feel like the Sekai Taikai is such a big tournament. The episode should definitely be longer than part 1. I think it will be. I mean, I ultimately don't know about run length. I don't think they'll be a whole lot longer, but everyone keeps saying, epic, huge, biggest ever. All right. We'll see. If Terry's, I think you're the best around. Why does it have to be part 2, man? Don't you think they'd save it to part 3? Let me ask you, did You're the Best Around play in the middle of the original Karate Kid movie? Or did it play right near the end? Because I think it kind of played near the end. So how about part 3? Fight break out with all the dojos. Yeah, I don't know about that specifically, but I have some theories about the Sekai Taikai. I don't know. Some of it involves does some of the leaks and spoilers. So I want to be careful what I do with that. Love the rap. I got it, man. I got you just got to work on your rap game, work on your rhymes and drop your beats, I drop crisp beats, man. Crisp beats. There's crispy bacon here and there's crisp beats. Crispy beats. The One Piece actor looks like he could be Sholo's twin. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know the characters, but yeah, I mean I know there were and there were rumors about Sholo joining that show, but it didn't happen, so just forget it, put it aside. Do you think we will just get a trailer as opposed to like 2 trailers, or there'll be more? They'll release. They've been releasing like the first 6 minutes. They've done that a while. They may do that again. Or a scene. They will probably at the very least release a scene, like either the first 6 minutes or a scene. There'll be promo. There'll probably do more interviews. All of that going on. So use that song on my video post about pumping the iron. Peter's here. Nice to see you, Peter. Doing the rounds, checking the streams. Do you think Kim Sun-young will be at the Sekai Taikai? Maybe not. I originally thought yes, but maybe he just stays in Korea. He's a little too old to travel. I thought it would be cool. I still think that, but maybe not. We'll have to see. Yeah, honestly last night I thought like I was getting really better. It was gonna be good today. But then Rez is going to bed. I felt worse. And I not like 100%. I'm definitely better than I was like last Friday evening, even. But definitely not 100%, but better. I'm hoping tomorrow will be better. I'll definitely get back to making some videos and stuff. I did a little writing today, just like a fun side project I sent to my girlfriend, but nothing for you guys. So but yeah. Shows like Stranger Things get away doing half and half. Can put the show because their episodes are usually an hour long. Yeah, it ultimately depends on like story structure and stuff. It's complicated. And like the finals and tournament or something. I want to know who wins, and then part 3. Yeah. He says, "You sound great for what it's worth." Thank you very much. I think, holding back a cough, but we'll see. Do you think Sam and Tori switching up will make Miguel and Robbie off balance? What do you mean switching up? Like one of those Parrot Trap movies or something where they switch places. Tori pretends to be Sam and Sam. I don't know what you mean by switching up. But people being thrown off balance, I think, will be part of the tournament. Like the psychological games or something. Yeah, I think that'll come up in some fashion. We'll see. Terry Silver to get non-flashback screen time in season 6, part 2 or 3. Yeah, I think we'll get Terry Silver. Will I cry in the last episode? I'm all man. I don't cry. Do you believe that Kim Sun-young will be our final villain of the show in part 3? He could be one of them. So, I mean, I will say yes. Under the asterisk, I think maybe we'll have several, or at least more than one. So, I mean, I will say yes. tournament bleeds into part 3. You want to see the winner of Robbie's fight in part 2. I think you'll get the winner of Robbie's fight. Something else will go on. Sam going to be with Axel and Tori with Quan. Oh, Axel Foley. Axel Foley. Yeah, that would throw the boys off balance. It would throw the girls off balance too. Don't you think? New love throws you off balance. Oh dear. You ever see high school girl newly in love drawing hearts in her notebook? Doesn't pay attention. What are you gonna do? Hopefully this doesn't become like the next Game of Thrones season. I don't think that'll happen. I think we're good. Cobra Kai has got the mainstream success it deserves after moving to Netflix, even though it's been a success. What do you think is lacking compared to Stranger Things others? Netflix, since it debuted, Netflix has talked about Cobra Kai and treated Cobra Kai as one of like their main big shows. You know, their anchor shows or however you want to call it. It does have the success. It's been praised by critics and fans. Yeah, not every show gets that. Look at all the crap that goes on in Star Wars these days. You know, it's or Marvel, you know, like, but like Cobra Kai has been consistently praised by critics and fans, even where maybe it wasn't as good as people were hoping, like part 1 here. I still think it's really good. I mean, it Stranger Things is like a cultural phenomenon, like in the way like Star Wars is. Like people dress up for Halloween. You know, it's like it connected with the younger audience more, which is like a whole thing because it featured younger characters. Not that Cobra Kai characters weren't young, but like they weren't as young as Stranger Things. Which is, I don't know, it's a thing. My main point, it was for the most part, it did have mainstream success. I have worn what? Yeah, okay, yeah, I've been wearing a Cobra Kai shirt and people have said, "Hey, cool shirt." I've seen people wearing Cobra Kai shirts. Many of you have seen people wearing Cobra Kai shirts in one way or another. I was in Vegas shortly after Cobra Kai dropped on Netflix. I remember that. And I remember standing in line for breakfast or something and overhearing like this couple talking to this other couple about Cobra Kai on Netflix and how cool it was. It was like, and I was just like, yeah, you should watch the YouTube videos too. So just because like Stranger Things seems bigger in some ways, like it doesn't mean Cobra Kai is not a mainstream success, because it absolutely is. Did you hear Hawkins school filming got destroyed today? I did not hear that. Don't know what it means. Gotta ask, do you really hate Sam? Do you really hate the same? I hate everything the same. Watch Party has never hated Sam. Watch Party is all love. And any analysis of a character, any of them, has always come from a place of immense love and respect. I mean, this is. I mean, I've always had so much love and respect. I mean, this is like the watch party shot right there. It's just I've always had love and respect, and everything I say comes from that place. That's what you got to learn. And when you figure that out, then you've crossed into a higher realm of thinking. Do you think Cobra Kai should have been around the 1 hour or so watch time compared to Stranger? No. Cobra Kai works very well for what it does. What episode do you think Terry Silver will come in part 2? I have no idea, but it could easily be part or episode 6 or 7. I would suggest probably sooner rather than later. Robbie's most likely finals. Another. What do you think Silver's role is? Silver's role is ultimate badass. We'll like more street fights, like Johnny and Miguel versus tough opponents. Yeah, the problem is most street opponents aren't very good, right? Would you be able to emotionally recover after shitting yourself in front of everyone? Yes. Yes. For some reason, I want Kyler's bossy bully to redeem himself. Oh, Kyler. Yeah, I think we've seen like a redeemed Kyler. Miyagi Do tat because of the show. I'm sure there's plenty of people have Stranger Things tats, but I bet you there's more Miyagi-verse related tats. Yes, I would say that could be due to the age of the fan base. Like Stranger Things fans are now turning 18. But that could be. I haven't seen any polling data on most popular tattoos, but yeah. When Netflix announced in 3 parts, I was excited and liked the idea of splitting it, but 4 months is way too long. I agree, but remember, Watch Party announced it like a year before Netflix did. So Joe is here. Good. Pizza time. Sam is one of his favorite characters. Always has been. Yes, there you go. What episode do you think Terry Silver will come in part 2? Wait, we just talked about that. Like we're only getting officially. We may still get 2. I don't know. I won't, rule it out. Chris P. Bacon. One of the actors was concerned about their real life age in season 1. Now they're old enough to graduate college. Yes. Yeah, I mean, that happens. Mary was 21 when they cast her to play 16-year-old Samantha LaRusso. Like, so she was already 5 years older than her character. Which is really about the upper echelons, but of what they could go with. I think Peyton is a year younger, isn't she? Peyton's a year younger than Mary. But like when Peyton came in season 2, she was 21 then, right? Playing 16, 17-year-old Tori. Tori was originally a little bit older. I don't know, might have changed, but yeah. Theories, personal ideas of how the show will end. Okay. Like I don't really have people have asked about like, whoa, what final shot? And I've said like, oh, like shutting off the lights at the All Valley Arena. Like something like that. Johnny and Daniel have a rematch or something, or Johnny and Daniel sneak into the All Valley Arena and have like a rematch in the dark, sort of. Something at Mr. Miyagi's grave, something involving Mr. Miyagi, like the way the first movie ended. Um, Something like that. Those are some ideas I would throw out. Oh, the guy who enslaved the frat guy. We'll probably never see him again. So, do you think it'll be a challenge to introduce two no JoJo's with all the characters? They're pretty good at being economical here, so they can introduce and you can learn just enough to make it interesting. So, I mean, is it a challenge? Yes. Can it be done? For sure. Peyton is 2 years younger than Mary. I guess I stand corrected. I thought she was 1 year younger, but okay, 2 years younger. So Peyton was like 20 or so when she came into the show. 20. I still think 20, 20 or 21, whatever. A little trailer, some sort of Captain America Civil War off anything. Yes. Well, you're not alone, dude. Josie was with Hillary. That film released in 2003. So if and when Hillary Swank shows up, we'll put a scene with them together. That would be. Do I know you from somewhere? Like you can almost imagine. Like, do I know you from somewhere? That's kind of funny. The Hawk's gonna get two more hairstyles. I thought maybe one. I don't know about two more. We'll see. The Miyagi stories with 5 episode split doesn't help. Yeah, yeah. We don't have a lot to go on with the Miyagi story so far. I'm gonna try, but I don't think we have a lot. So apparently, according to Jacob, there was a film scene where Hawk absolutely beats the crap out of one of the female. Is that going to make it in part two? Probably in some fashion. Freedom Writers was a great film. Mike fucking Barnes, T Flex champ, very well said. I agree. Train with T Flex champ. The reunion between Hillary and Joe would technically be way more like Peyton List and Jacob Birch all over again. Yeah. Yeah. Except this time they're not going to ask Joe, hey, what's it like? What's Hillary Swank like? That they always said, they did kind of like, I think they asked Jacob, right? About like Peyton, like we're considering her. What do you know about her or something? But yeah. Joe is currently one of the only kids that has worked with both Miyagi students. True. True. I hope Hawk doesn't beat up a girl. That would be an awful arc. Yeah, hold on now, Skeek. What streak? I'm sorry, streak nine. Streak nine. I mean, how do you? We don't. What? Maybe the girl deserves it. What if the girl's like an uber bitchy girl, like bitching on Sam, bitching on Tori, like doing her way, kicking people around, pushing people around. Like maybe Hawk's the hero of this. Like it takes fucking Hawk to be like, no, we're tired of your shit. Huh? Huh? You know, um, I mean, I'm not gonna write it off. Look at this man. He's the Hawk. Um, in the writer's room? Who said this? Who's talking about the writer's room? Because I didn't hear anything about the writer's room, but like I said, I've kind of been, gone and not fully tapped in, but so I don't believe that, but yeah. They moved it to Hawk. I don't think Hawk could be a brawl. There's just beating the shit out of everyone in sight. Yeah, it's true. Been annoyed by the separating of boys and girls? Well, no more. Dimitri's gotten more aggressive. I know, and now the ladies like him. Now the ladies are like, Dimitri. Ooh. That Hawk goes to MIT with Dimitri and Sam would go to maybe not. I've kind of thought Hawk may end up joining the military. I always thought that's an ending they would give him. So I'm going to continue thinking that. They give Hawk a military ending. Yeah. I mean, I've seen them going that way. So we'll see. All right. What do we got? What do we got? The Hawk. All Valley champion. I've said this in like my videos, like this stuff. I hope when we actually see the Sekai Taikai, all these training things make more sense. Like at the moment we can't fully judge it. It's just it is what it is. But like if in part 2 we see like he knew what they needed, right? He knew what they needed and was deliberately testing and training for the right attributes, all the way down to like you're going to run in the forest with no refs and no rules. Like if this all comes up in some way and you're like, Mike Barnes was right. Guile from Street Fighter. There you go. That would be a good, he looks like it too. Or at least I was thinking Guile had a mohawk. He didn't, right? He just had some weird like hair, but like, yeah, I think like he could definitely take that role, as like Guile from Street Fighter. Sonic Boom. And then he does that jump kick thing. That's a good one. In fact, I would be up for Jacob Bertrand playing Guile in like a reboot. The Jean-Claude Van Damme role. I agree to the point where how Devin and Dimitri won was what he was looking for. Exactly. Exactly. Because Devin is out not qualified, right? Devin got there. She's not qualified. So we need to see Devin contribute to the team winning overall, right? Like Devin who got there, who's not as good a fighter as maybe the others, um, Kenny or someone. We have to see her contribute to the overall victory of the team through some other way. Maybe that ruthlessness, her drive like that. Um, and then we look back and we say, aha, Mike fucking Barnes, he knew what they needed. He is the one who did that. Yeah, cheater. Yeah, I got you. I got you, man. No respect. And you're not alone. Many people look at Devin, no respect. No respect. But we'll see. I mean, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. It'd be interesting. I mean, is she a dead weight? Does she cause them to almost lose because she's outmatched? We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. You know, these two aren't going to pull any punches. How would you like to look across the room and see this looking back at you? Uh-huh. Yeah. Hawk's new rival is going to be the guy in the colored braids from inside the dojo. He's from the Spanish team, right? They knew what they were doing and they put that guy there. It seems like it. I hope early October. Yeah. Yeah, I do. I am hoping early, and I hope not like October 4th because I'm doing something that day. Oh, it's my life. My life. So, oh yeah. Quan. Tag team. She doesn't look happy to be there, but at least Kenny will be there. Yeah, yeah. We'll find out what happens with Kenny. There's a lot of theories, but yeah, we'll find out what happens with Kenny. Yeah, that'd be a good birthday present for you. I hope you get it. I hope you get that birthday present of a trailer. I'm rooting for you to get it. Hope it doesn't happen. Yeah, I know. I feel this every time. And for the most part, otherwise, my month is completely free, just like that Friday and Saturday. It's the first Friday and Saturday. Um, but otherwise it should be pretty good. Um, I'll be for the most part. Um, other than if I'm seeing the girlfriend, but sometimes I can manage stuff even when they're so we'll see what happens. What is this month is almost done. It's such a shame. Driving 12 hours is fun, but painful. Yes, I have done that. I have, driven cross country. 12 hours is probably about the most I've ever gone in a day. Usually depends, but yeah. Tori needs to be somewhat isolated, usually leads to a rift between Kreese and Sensei Ken. Yeah, we'll see. How does Tori react with Kim? They didn't get along. She trusts Kreese, but she doesn't trust Kim. She said as much. So join the enemy. Thank you, Bob Meyer. Can you tell me where that article appeared. Is it on a website? Which website? I will check it out. I will even look for it right now. Have I watched The Sopranos? I have not. Although I have been asked to analyze it. I think I watched like the first episode once or even twice. Like I was like, well, let me see what it's like. And I don't know, I didn't get into it. I'm not you should know I'm not a gangster guy. Most Scorsese movies for me are at best like I get it, like I can see the good filmmaking, but like he makes so many gangster movies, right? Like this is what he's like really known for. Like most of them don't quite connect for me the way it did for so many other people. It's not that like I didn't think Goodfellas was good or any of them, but I'm just not like, oh, it's so amazing. Like I saw LA Confidential and I'm like, why do people like this so much? Like it's like I get it, it's okay, but like I'm not in love with that genre the way some people are. Racist against Italian Americans. But no, so I never did Sopranos, and I didn't have HBO back when it was on. That was it's not necessarily before my time. Like but like it was just not on my radar, not anything I ever watched. I won a Sensei division, saw a leak. Yeah, who knows? I have a theory. We'll see. Why is Kim okay with the Tori being in the dojo? I mean, I think there's a straightforward answer. Basically, Grandpa Sun Young, Kim Sun Young, agreed to let Kreese essentially take over. So it's like he stepped in, and so ultimately, Kreese was making the decisions. Kreese was given the final say. She may have raised her objections. Kreese did not care. So, it was ultimately Kreese's decision, not hers. So, no. I hate when I do that. So he was in charge. And that came from her grandfather, Kim Sun Young. He let Kreese make the decision. So we need Miguel Johnny versus someone else. Yeah, we got a cool Johnny Robbie fight at the beginning of season 5. Still one of the best episode 1 fights. A lot of fun. Still like that fight, by the way, the beach fight. And yeah, I agree. A Miguel Johnny one for sure. I hope so. Best of the best. Yeah. Enter the Dragon as well, I believe. What if Tori joined Cobra Kai to make Cobra Kai lose? No. I mean, I people like that. If you want to write fan fiction, for a plot twist like that, go for it. But like obviously that's not actually going to happen in the show. Miguel and Johnny versus Hector and his goons could be. We have heard about Raina Vallingham. According to some leaks, there's going to be another top female from the Spanish show. It could be. Yeah, maybe people focused on the one girl who was how do I say, physically attractive with visually gratifying Instagram videos and TikToks or whatever else she was on. Can you imagine guys doing that? Can you imagine guys just somehow getting distracted by the physically attractive female. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. There would definitely be one or several, female competitors to rival Sam and Tori. So I mean, absolutely could be many of them. So yeah. Let me see. Robbie and Hawk will carry the tournament. Miguel would get a shine somewhere else. That could be. That could be. And if Miguel doesn't shine in the tournament, he's definitely shining in part 3. So yeah. Robbie and Miguel versus Quan and Axel. Ooh. But all of them. She joined because only captains will be the highlights, and she has her future in mind. Yeah. Although honestly, winning for the Korean team probably wouldn't play as well in America. But whatever. Want to know more about Johnny's dad? Yeah, I don't know if we get anything else about Johnny's dad. I think maybe we have everything we need. But if they want to add more, they got other ideas. That'll happen. That can always happen. Miguel and Robbie would be off balance because of the whole love interest thing. Yeah, guys, always thinking with your heart or something else. Hawk will be at his peak. That could be. Show might get a little too dark when Hector returns. Too dark? I don't think so. Besides, this show has gotten more dark than you would have expected at some points anyway. So that's just a thing. Whew. That Kreese is his father. Ooh. Wouldn't make sense, but there you go. They're capturing Tori in the final minute like Solus. The Miguel starts. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Bymar. I'll check out Screen Rant. Robana is here. What's being talked about? Marketing and Sekai Taikai and everything. Members. Well, you know what? Maybe we do our meetup this weekend. Robana and other members, we will do our September meetup. I'll figure it out. It may be, I don't know, either in the week, but I may be able to do the weekend. We'll see. Senseis gave the headbands to their child. Yeah, it's a nice touch, but it's a dad thing, I guess. It's a dad thing. Feel proud. Hector, it's going to learn to another Johnny Daniel argument. Yeah, it could also lead to a Carmen Johnny argument. We'll see. The dumb TikTok theories fix. TikTok has taken me off Cobra Kai. I've been watching more TikTok while I was sick because I didn't do much. I really need to kick the habit, but Hopefully in the next day. Hopefully in the next day I won't be sick. Kreese will be redeemed. Maybe in some way. Some scenes. I think there will be scenes outside of the tournament. Yes. So it's going to be more than just the tournament. So yeah, hotel or wherever in Barcelona. So yeah. Silver gets released early because he's dying, or his lawyers beat the charge. That too. Why is the show a lot of the time in post production and they're doing CGI? Because The Strange is taking that long. Not really. I mean, I think it's taking the normal length. John said he saw one of the first cuts of the last episode, and that was a month ago or something, or at the beginning of this month. I can't remember when, but a while ago. Which part 2 is probably mostly essentially done then, and they're just finishing up part 3. But it's kind of like the way it goes. Brooks, Kyler, Stingray. We have not seen the last of Stingray. We may have seen the last of Brooks and Kyler. They kind of wrapped up their ending. It was fun. You never know, they could show back up. But if they don't, they don't. It's not that big a deal. Defend Miguel and Curry. Yeah, something with Hector. A leaked photo. Yeah, go ahead. I had the leaked photos on past streams. I don't know if it's a new one. Like I said, if there's a new one or one of the ones that leaked a while ago now. How are they going to set up who knows? Setups, they can set that up, anything up pretty easy. Mm-hmm. There you go. I was gonna make a mean Cobra Kai fans, Cobra Kai marketing. I have not seen this photo you're referring to. So, I mean, I have nothing to say about it because I haven't seen it. You can email it to me. I probably won't get to it on this stream, but maybe we can talk about it another. And I may do a video with all the leaked photos, like a spoiler video. So support Tori. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people, essentially everyone definitely felt for her at this moment. Yeah, I agree. It'd be cool if they come back. If they don't, they've had their good ending. Kyler and Brooks, that is. I don't necessarily know if the leaks are fake. So just because John Hurwitz says that, like, John Horowitz. Well, John Horowitz isn't even involved in the show. John Hurwitz is the one you want to listen to. Yeah, so you can go ahead and send a link. I won't get to it on the stream, but I'll look at it later tonight. Will Sekai Taikai rules be a lot restrictive? Will the double kick of Tori on Sam be allowed? Yeah, I suspect the Sekai Taikai is probably more free in the rules than the All Valley. Hopefully. Let's kick some butt, It's Daniel's fault. Yeah. Daniel was not doing well here to poor Tori. picture. I think Kreese will have Cobra Kai students at the Valley. And if Daniel should call cops on Kreese, he tells Cobra Kai. I think it's more likely Kreese is like a low priority, so they may not. The cops don't feel like doing anything. That seems to be the impression John Hurwitz gave in his Q&A. Melissa wants to team up with Tori and Sam for the final big fight. So Tori doesn't even get a moment for herself. Don't worry about, don't worry about what other people think. There's people out there that think everything. So, just have your own theories. That's fine. The real train has arrived. Oh, man. Who do you think will die because Hurwitz confirmed someone will? Did he? Did I miss something? I don't remember him saying that. Kim Sun Young. he is the oldest, right? He is the oldest. He will never change. There's number. Daniel is the real villain. Yeah. Daniel is no character development. You all so hard on Daniel. But yeah. What he wasn't. Hired by his little dirty box of secrets. Liar and a thief. Boom! Ouch! Look at that. Daniel. Sucker. Always with the sucker punch. Daniel is the real villain. Obviously, yeah. Yoon and Kwan. Yeah, I would like to see a Yoon and Kwan team up too. A flashback to Clarence. Yeah. All right, guys. We've had a fun hour. I think I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to actually try and get sleep tonight so that I hope I'll wake up tomorrow and I'll be like, all right, let's do it. And, be able to get back. So thank you everyone for coming on in. I promise I'll try and get a couple more videos out this week. And then when October kicks in, we'll go in pretty hard. Okay. Members, be alert. I'm gonna look around. Maybe we'll do our members meetup. Maybe we'll do this weekend. Maybe it may be Sunday, but we'll see. Watch party for getting normal amount of sleep. Yeah, we're trying. But thank you everyone. I love you. Brianna on Twitter, said something, and others, the marketing for Cobra Kai has always come from the fans. It's about the fans, so on some level, don't worry about what other people are doing. Talk Cobra Kai, wear your Cobra Kai gear, watch the YouTube videos. I'll get some out, support the channel, support the creators, me, Lego Cobra Kai, who just got that, recognition, as top creator, Cobra Kai Companion. There's other good podcasts. The Cobra guys are great. Support them, keep it, just keep it out there, keep pushing, make your own edits, your own fun, whatever you want to do, your own fan art, fan fiction. It's about the fans. So, we won't worry that much about Netflix, whatever they do or don't do, it's on them. We're going to carry the show. So go to the gym and live the Cobra Kai No Mercy lifestyle. Be a badass. And that's all the marketing we need. Have a great day. I'll see you at the next watch party.